When a contractor receives a request to perform service or an install and the customer has someone in the home COVID positive, what should the contractor do? And if they run the call, how do they protect everyone?
Well, if I hear the call correctly, that the homeowner calls in and tells the contractor up front someone has tested COVID positive in the home. Boy, I hadn't even thought about that. We haven't had that many cases here in Colorado. I don't know. I would be really tempted, because one of the things that we're telling our homeowners is that if we have anybody test COVID positive, they will not be in our office. And if they have been, we won't come out to your house. So I think that we probably, and Gary and Drew, I'm just shooting in the dark here. I can't wait to hear your feedback on this. I think if the problem is, if I go in that house, I'm not just jeopardizing myself. When I come back out and go to my office on my next homeowner, I could be friggin' Typhoid Mary here. So I think my gut is I would have to pass. And then I haven't thought about this. That's a great question, a fantastic question. It's a good one. But I would have to think about it long and hard. I would have to really think it through. And I would probably call Drew and probably call Gary and say, what do you guys think? I have the luxury of asking them right now. So guys, what do you think?
Go ahead, Drew.
It's a great question, and I think it's something you certainly should advance plan for. I guess the way I look at this, and if I were still a contractor, and the way I would advise my contractors is, I'm not worried about this. I mean, this is just me and my health and the way what I've been through in my life. But I'm going to talk to my team and see what they're willing to do. And then I'm going to advise the customer as to how they need to prepare their house and whatnot for me to be there and provide the service. Obviously, we'll do the protocols. We'll put on the gloves. We'll put on the mask. We'll put on the shield, the booties, the gloves, everything, and do that. I'll come in and I'll have my disinfectant and sanitizer wipes and all that kind of stuff. And I'll just say, hey, listen, can you relocate the infected person to and isolate them as they should have been doing anyway? And I'll go in and do what I have to do as long as my people are being willing to do it. I'm not going to force my people to do it, and that's just the way that I would handle it. But I'm not going to force my team to go somewhere where they don't feel comfortable. And so I guess I'd have to probably just evaluate it on a case by case basis, because it sounds like it probably comes up very infrequently. But that's me, Gary.
Yeah, I concur with everything you guys have said. I would make it team optional, and we probably would just defer to how people were feeling. One of the things that's still out there that could potentially change the answer to this question, we still don't have it, but it's probably down the pipe. We have the ability to test the antibody to say that Gary actually already had this. I'm pretty sure that I actually did have this already. So the beginnings of January, for about 17 days, I was sick basically quarantined myself in my man cave, and was coughing up blood and just every symptom that you're describing. So this was pre, the sort of the announcement that, hey, this thing is real and it's alive and it's in the United States. So I'm pretty sure that if I got the antibody test, so theoretically, if I was immune, if somebody could say I'm immune to that, then you might, as you had herd immunity, you might have a different answer to that question, where you could work with people that were actually immune or had immunity, or with some efficacy. You could support that type of a process at that point, but we don't know that right now, so that's one of those future things. So